about in today's segment is condition. Condition plays a huge role in the value of a piece, whether it's porcelain, a piece of glass, or even a piece of furniture. So you ask yourself, how can I tell if something is in good condition, something maybe I should consider? On a piece of porcelain, you take a plate like this, and you take a look at the enameling. The enameling of whatever the scene is, or even the gold trim to the edge of the plate. You want to make sure that those are all intact, not scratched off and not worn away from use. You want to turn it over, and on the opposite side of the plate, oftentimes if a piece is cracked, you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see the fine lines that have often turned brown or some of the crazing better than you can on the other side that has color. The last thing that you want to do is take your finger and roll it around the edge, or even your fingernail. Roll it around the entire edge of the plate. If it has a chip or a rough spot, you'll be able to feel it. Maybe something that you can't see with the naked eye. So those are a few things that you should consider when looking at porcelain. Next, we'll take a look at glass. Glass is similar to porcelain in that many times you can have little minute chips or pieces of enameling that have come off over the years. So you want to check, again, all the edges. And in a piece like this, you can see that there's a lot of edges. So you'll want to check very closely. There's also enameling around the back side. So you want to check and make sure that that's still intact. And sometimes you'll find that it's still intact, but that it's been repainted. And one of the ways to check is you can purchase a black light, a little portable black light. And if you take this piece into a dark area and turn your black light on and kind of take it all around the piece, if anything seems to pop out or stand out in a different color, that will give you an indication that perhaps it's been repainted, or it maybe was chipped and filled in at some other time. Next, we'll take a look at furniture. When considering purchasing furniture, there are three things that you want to take a look at. One, does it have its original finish? Many times over the years, pieces have been painted or restained or rehabbed somehow, some way. Secondly, you want to make sure that the joints are still tight. They haven't been re-glued or fixed or broken at some point in time. And if they have a seat, such as this one, you want to make sure that this is in still original condition. Sometimes they've been restored and that does diminish the value. Next, we're going to take a look at what's hot in collecting on today's market, and maybe what's not. This afternoon I'm talking with Susie Smith about what is hot in collecting today. I'm dying to know. Tell me, what should I be buying?
You should be buying vintage textiles.
I like vintage textiles.
Mostly grain
I like
sacks.
vintage couture too. Can we get some of that while we're here?
Yeah, well, I'm sure you could. I saw a prom dress over there.
I think I'm a little old for prom, but if we can get up to a little bit older, I might be doing that. But what do you have in your booth that's hot? Tell me.
Well, grain sacks are awesome.
Grain sack. What is a grain sack?
That's what you used to carry your grain and your flour into market. And some families even stamped their family crest on the grain sack, and they knew it was theirs. And that was their little marketing strategy. And sometimes you'll see grain sacks with a big crest and the year that the family made the sack.
So I'm wearing a sack on my seat.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And be careful because people are even knocking off the look.
No.
So if you can find the real thing now, you know you're doing well.
They knock off the look. They're knocking off the grain seeds.
Valid
what is this world coming to?
Restoration Hardware. Everybody likes this nubby, fun-looking textile right here.
And this is
and this is the real deal.
When was this made? Tell me.
1870, 1980.
I like it.
This is his pillow.
Did you make this, or this is all original?
I had this made. Yeah.
You had it made. So you bought a grain sack.
Right. So I bought the grain sack. I found the grain sack at the fair, and then I took it to the next step. And I put it into a chair or a pillow.
You know what I like about that? The antiques thing is all very green
very
to begin
green.
with. We've all been
original
recycling
green.
forever, but you're taking it to a whole nother level.
That's
you're
right.
recycling recycled products.
Yeah, it's so fun. And anything with a little bit of history can tell a story.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew? You've already been to all of Susie, thank you so much for telling us about grain sacks.
Grain Sacks 101.
Grain Sacks 101. You've had it first here. Antiques.com.